Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I figured we'd go over to the furnaces and the casting table. Just things I found out personally. And maybe to help beginners a little bit. To start out with, you have your regular furnace. Now, this furnace takes 540 stone. Your basic one starts out. When I put 1,000 coal in this, the burn timer was 11 hours and 6 minutes. And it does take 100 stone to make one brick at official settings. The one thing I found with this, if you have your ceiling in, okay, and you want to put your furnace in, that is probably the best way to do that, because if you take your ceiling out, oh, watch, it'll probably work this time. Nope, see, you can't place the ceiling over it. Why? I don't know, but that's just the way it works. Okay, yeah, it won't give me the option. It'll let me go there, everywhere else but there. And the same goes for the improved furnace. So that's one thing I wanted to point out when we started. You have your basic furnace, which is what you start out, and then when you start with this, and then you will move up to this. The improved furnace is a little more expensive though. It takes 600 stone and 25 steel reinforcements. Is that right? Let's double check that. Let me go through all of my building DLCs here. Sorry. And sometime we'll get to that. Let's see. Improved. No, it takes 50 brick and 100 iron bars. Okay. So, 50 brick and 100 iron bars to make the improved furnace. It does have, see, I'm coming up with the same slots, even though when I looked it up, it was supposed to have 30 instead of 20. But when I look, I'm still getting 20. Even when I put stuff in there to fill it up, I was getting 20. Test that out real quick. Just to show you all. See, I can't get more than 20 in there. So they each have 20. This does, I believe it burns a little faster. I don't see a major difference, but there is a little faster. It starts out at 13. When you put 1,000 coal in there, it starts out at 13 hours and 53 minutes. Okay, then you move on to your kiln, which this you will have to have fragments of power. One, to get the scroll to learn it, which you will find in the unnamed city is where you get your fragments of power by fighting the bosses. And sometimes you will find them in certain chests. There are other places across the map you can get them. I think the wine cellar, and a few other places. But the unnamed city is usually where I go. Once you get the fragment of power, then you need to go see the archivist, which is also in the unnamed city. When you talk to him, you will also learn the map room, and then behind him, in that area, it looks like a bunch of scrolls on the wall. You go up there, you interact, and it will give you a scroll. There's no guarantee that what scrolls you'll get, because there is quite a few. And then you do want to make sure you save some of the fragments of power, because you will need those to make it. Like, it takes 1 fragment of power and 50 hardened brick, if I remember correctly. And I believe you make that in artesian table. Now the thing about this is it does go a whole lot faster, I feel, than the regulars, the improved and the first furnace. Real quick, I'll just kind of show you the bars. Oops. Now, so those are pretty much the original 3 on Conan Exiles before the update. If you come over here, you will find the new ones. And when I put 1,000 coal into this one, which is the heat efficient furnace, it had a burn time of 2 hours and 13 minutes. But one thing I want to show you is how quick this thing goes. If you look in the bottom right, crafting queue, it goes pretty quick. Now if you go over here to the fuel efficient furnace and you put in 1,000 coal, it gave me 38 hours and 53 minutes. But it doesn't go nearly as quick. It does go pretty quick. So basically, I mean, how fast you want to make things is how it is. I haven't seen where it cuts down any resources without thralls right now. So, and to build these, you're going to need, you can see this is too deep and too high for the heat efficient. This one here is too deep, and you're going to need 4 high. Now I was able to fit it in there. Well, I've got a sloped roof, so basically I'm 4 high. But it's pretty big. Those are the furnaces. Now to make the heat efficient furnace, you will need 300 hardened brick, 100 steel reinforcement, and 100 stone consolidant. If you want to make the fuel efficient, you will need 300 hardened brick, 100 steel reinforcement, and 100 stone consolidant. Let's just make sure that's right. Holy cow, this list is long. Sorry. $300, $100, $100. $300, $100, $100. Yes, that is right. Okay. So those are the furnaces and what I found with them. You know, once you put thralls in them, they may go a little better. I'm not sure if you will use less resources. That I am still investigating. Right now I'm trying to learn the basics and share with everybody the basics that I've learned. So, but over here we do have the casting table, which I want to go over real quick. This is where you make your molds, and you can make your bejeweled. A lot of times on the dancers, people will put these. As a matter of fact, we've seen one on official. I was trying to figure out where to make it, and then, I mean, this is where you guess you make them at. Now, it does have quite a bit of room here. What's it, 5? 30 slots. And on the casting table, it takes 100 wood and 25 iron bars. And I'm sorry, it's 40 slots. I guess because I don't have stuff in there, it's not showing them all. But that is a new table. It's kind of singled out because those used to be made all in the fireball cauldrons, I think. So that kind of saves on scrolling through a bunch of stuff. But that is, I think that's going to be the end of the episode today. And once again, if there's anything I missed, or if you know of anything that I haven't mentioned, feel free to leave it in the comments. I am not an expert gamer, but I did want to share what I learned. Maybe it'll help some people starting out. And I really appreciate you all viewing. And I hope to see you all back. And shout out to my subscribers. And you all have an awesome day.